What is up, YouTube? Just want to take a minute to say thank you for checking out my video. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, dislike, all the fun stuff, just to help the YouTube algorithm do its thing and get me out there in front of more people so they can tell me that my head's too shiny or I'm stupid or whatever. I need to be nicer to this little fuzzball here. Okay, she doesn't want to sit up there, so anyway. And then I still have Patreon. I'm working on what I want to do with that for Patreons. Maybe put their suggestions or comments or whatever to the front of the list. I don't know. Maybe as I get bigger, I'll do something else too. But I've got that, and then I also have a Amazon affiliate link. Both of those links for the Patreon and the Amazon are down in the description below. With the Amazon, it's regular Amazon. The only difference is if you purchase something from that or using that link, I get a little commission off of that. So that would be great. No additional charge for you guys though, and I do not get to see who bought what. I do see what was bought, but not who bought it. But yeah, we'll get to that video here shortly. You guys have a good one. Really enjoy this. I know normally I prefer a song that has the actual music video, but this is really good. Like, I could just sit here and just kind of listen to this all day long. It's from Reach Around Publishing. Brenda's Beaver Needs a Barber. Brenda's Beaver Needs a Barber. And that is a hairy little bastard there. To taste the sweet, I face the pain. What is up, YouTube? It's your friendly neighborhood Runningbaldman back again for another video. We're getting through the month here. That December holiday is rapidly approaching. But today we have story time, and we've got another classic today. My actual favorite Christmas movie, even though there are those people out there that incorrectly say it is not a Christmas movie. And we have A Die Hard Christmas. A Die Hard Christmas. So let's get to it. So, good old John McClane. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and up in the tower, everyone was partying, except one wallflower. John McClane missed his wife. Things just weren't the same since Holly had moved west and changed her last name. He tried to win her back, but still she said no, while unbeknownst to him or to them, there was trouble below. A truck had pulled up, and who should disembark but 14 men whose intentions were dark. They spoke not a word and unloaded big crates. They cut the phone lines and locked all the gates. Carl swept the ground floor, shooting every guard dead, while visions of bearer bonds danced in his head. For a minute there, I thought I said bearded bonds. John took off his shoes, making fists with his toes. It actually worked. Well, what do you know? Let me do that again. It actually worked. Well, what do you know? More surprise. When out in the lobby there arose such a clatter, he sprung to the door to see what was the matter. When what to his wondering eyes should appear, holy crap! There are terrorists here! John hid under the table where no one could see, and watched Hans question Mr. Tagaki. I'm going to count to 3. There will not be a 4. Give me the codes to open the vault door. I don't know the codes, so go ahead and shoot. Okay, said Hans Gruber, and ruined Tagaki's suit. John tried to call the cops by pulling an alarm, but instead he called the bad guys, who tried to cause his harm. But John killed Tony, who had very small feet, and sent him to the terrace as a Yuletide treat. He put on a Santa hat on the German, and, eyes all aglow, wrote, "Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho." Carl was furious. Tony was his brother. He chased John across the roof, and they shot at each other. John was able to escape through the ventilation shafts. "Come out to the coast," he sighed. "We'll have a few laughs." At Nagatomi Tower, Sergeant Powell appeared. He checked the whole lobby and saw nothing weird. He was pulling away, but didn't get far before Marco landed on the roof of his car. Powell drove away backwards, screaming in affright. "Welcome to the party, pal," John yelled with delight. More police arrived, the FBI and a SWAT team, but Hans didn't mind. It was all part of his scheme. More rapid than eagles, his henchmen they came, and he radioed and shouted and called them by name. Now Eddie, now James, now Franco and Yuli, on Fritz and on Carl, long hair and unruly. I love how they've done this. They shot the SWAT tank with a surface-to-air missile and knocked it away like a down of a like the down of a thistle. Now John McClane was angry indeed. He blew up 2 terrorists and called them jerkweed. Ellis told Hans, "Bubby, I'm your white knight." Hans shot him dead, giving the hostages a fright. Hans went to go check on the explosives fuse and saw that poor John wasn't wearing any shoes. John fled from Carl and Hans, but alas, he had to run barefoot over sharp broken glass. His feet, how they hurt! His soles, oh so bloody! John crawled to the bathroom and called his good buddy. John was weary and ready to throw in the towel until he got a pep talk from Sergeant A. Powell, or Sergeant Al Powell. Powell was chubby and plump, a right jolly old cop, and he trusted the cowboy in the tattered tank top. But a reporter was probing into McLean's life and revealed that Holly was actually John's wife, that asshole. John quickly flipped over the golden picture frame, or Hans quickly flipped over the golden picture frame. "It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. McLean." His clothes all tarnished with ash and soot, John staggered to the roof, bloody and barefoot. The explosives were wired on the rooftop with care,
in hopes that the hostages would soon be there. John warned everyone the roof would soon blow as the chopper strafed him with high-powered ammo. Around his waist he tied a fire hose tight, and screaming an oath, jumped into the night. He dangled in the air and gritted his teeth, while flames encircled the tower like a wreath. I like how their storytelling actually paints a picture too. Fiercely fighting his way back inside, John yelled out, "Hans!" He was done trying to hide. He limped to the vault like an old man on crutches, only to find Holly in his filthy clutches. John dropped his gun and put his hands on his head. It seemed he and Holly soon would be dead. But with a secret gun taped to his back, John shot Hans in a surprise attack. Hans fell out the window, still holding Holly's arm, and slowly, deliberately, raised his firearm. The tenacious villain held on by his nails until John unhooked. I can't talk anymore. Until John unhooked Holly's watch and said, "Happy trails." Bearer bonds fluttered like fresh fallen snow as Holly embraced her blood-spattered beau. So Merry Christmas to all. Be kind to one another. And most of all, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. The end. Oh, I didn't show this. And that was the end of A Die Hard Christmas. And my computer just went to sleep. Did I not record that? No, I recorded. My computer just went to sleep on me. But that was the end of A Die Hard Christmas. I hope you all enjoy the rest of the month. And as you gear up toward the big holiday on the 25th, have fun, enjoy, whether your office party with coworkers or family and friends, or just random strangers at the local bar. Have a good time. Enjoy it all. Until next time, I'll see you then.